All right, Coach, would you like to give us your opening statement?
Sure. I mean, just tough loss. I think, they're obviously a great team, undefeated so far, but, I thought we competed with them. I think the game should have been closer than the score, but it is what it is. We fouled too many times and put them on the free throw line, and, we missed some shots there that I feel like could have cut it to about 6, and, it just went the other way. So just one of those nights, and I think for us, we just have to stay hungry and stay motivated. I think that was probably one of the top teams in the conference, and we just have to be ready for the next one.
Coach, I want to talk about the momentum difference between the first half and the second half. First half, we were really running around a lot more, getting a lot more shots up. Second half, it really slowed down, a lot more foul calls.
Yeah.
Can you just kind of talk about how that really changed the way that you were approaching the game going into the second half?
I think we're tired. I do. I think we're tired. I told that team I take the loss. Like, I should have subbed more. I think that we had some people that needed more breaks. So, and we just, when we get tired, we can't play through it yet. So we have to figure that out. And for right now, I think it's got to be more breaks.
And Ava, another big scoring night tonight, especially in the first half where you had 14 points. What were you seeing from the Lancers defensively there, especially in the first half, that kind of opened it up for you to score?
Nothing in particular, just keep being aggressive and having confidence. So.
Coach, what was your biggest takeaway about your team's performance tonight?
I thought we played well for a half, maybe a little over a half if you put it all together. But I think towards the end, like I said, I think we got tired. We didn't get stops when we needed to. We put people on the free throw line. We were, taking shots that I felt like we could have executed a little bit better. Not terrible shots, but I felt like we could have moved the ball to get something great rather than settling for something okay. I think we thought we were going to get a quick fix, and we needed to get the ball into where, get into an Ava, or get the ball inside to Meg, or, get to the rim. So I just thought we could have executed better down the stretch.
Dayla, you came into the game averaging 15 a game, just over 15. You had 16 tonight. What's like one aspect of your game that you've been impressed with this season?
I wouldn't even say I'm quite impressed. I'm not shooting the way I would like to right now, but my goal was to just get to the line and get some foul calls so we could get closer. So I wouldn't say that I'm impressed. I know that I can get to the basket.
Now, Coach, it's been a rough start from the three-point line to start this season. Is this something you think you could just shoot out of as a team, or do you think you're going to need to adjust more?
I mean, we shoot the ball pretty well in practice. We keep stats every day, and so again, I think that comes down to we got to make shots when we're tired, and so we just have to keep practicing that. And I think some of it's a mental thing. I also think when we don't hit shots, then we kind of drive home. We need to pound the ball inside, and so I think sometimes we're passing up open shots. It's just one of those things. You try not to mess with shooters' heads, but at the same time, we got to make more shots. You get a couple of those shots to fall, and we're in a better situation.
Coach, this is obviously a really important game, really big game, first conference game, obviously. How important is it to have your first conference game against arguably the best team in the conference to kind of evaluate how you're going to kind of fare out in the conference going forward?
They're a good team. They're a very good team. I thought they played really well. They were motivated. I think we came out motivated in the first half. I don't think we had that same motivation in the second half, but I love this team. I'll say that every time I'm in here. Like, this is a great group, and I 100% believe that they're going to figure it out. We're starting 2 freshmen right now, and she was a beast tonight, and that's awesome. And so I think we're just going to continue to get better, and I believe in this team, and I think we're going to get things done. I don't think our record right now is a reflection of what we're going to be.
And Coach, kind of going with that point, this year with the WAC playing a couple of conference games that count the midway point in the non-conference schedule, how does that affect how you evaluate games and kind of get ready to go back against Seattle Saturday, but then jump back to non-conference play?
It's weird. Like, it really is kind of a weird thing. Everybody's going to be a little bit different by the time we actually get to a true conference, but it's another game right now. Obviously it means a little bit more because of the standings and stuff like that, but we're still going to take away from this game things we need to get better at and things we did well and that type of thing. I will say I think this team is continuing to improve. We had a great week of practice. you know, like I said, I thought we played well for a good portion of the game, but we got to string it all together.
For Ava and Dela, talked a little bit about like the first half, just being aggressive. What can you guys do? What can you take from that first half into this next game against Seattle U?
Yeah, no, I think we came out with the heat. We talked about it in the locker room. I mean, everyone was hyped up to play this game, and Tracy did talk about it when we got in the locker room. I think we got a little complacent. Like, we came out and we're just like, oh, we're good. You know, we're up at the half, but we need to be able to bring it over to the next half, and absolutely with the next game, and then the season, the whole entire season. I mean, I think we're very much capable, and I think that team in the first half is the team that we are, and if we can piece together, it'll be fine.
I agree with just like being consistently aggressive the whole game, and not being complacent. So.
Ava, you've been on a tear to start the season. How were you able to so quickly translate to the speed of the college game from high school?
She's just a taller.
I don't know. These guys push me in practice, so I don't know.
I think she just has a very competitive nature. I mean, and I think she brings like a huge amount of energy every single day, and I think that's contagious, and I think she plays with a ton of energy, so. Yeah.
Would you like to leave us with anything?
No, just, you know, thank you for the support, and we'll see everybody on Saturday.